What up, world? It's your girl Wanda, Black Women Travel. You know what I do, and if you don't, you might not know. So, Black Women Travel, we are a community, we are a podcast, we are a conference, annual conference. Black Women Digital Nomad Entrepreneurs is our group, our community. There's also the official Nomad crew members. That is also a membership. Black Women Travel Podcast. And then we have the International Black Women Travel Jubilee. So as you can see, black to the socks, Black women to the socks. Today we have with us Teresa, Miss sabbaticallife.net. Hi, Teresa. Hi, girl.
Hello.
So you are coming to the conference. The conference is this week, International Black Women Travel Jubilee, Saturday and Sunday, December 4th and 5th. You signed up to come. You are also participating in the Black Women Travel Mastermind. It's a 3-month program that starts in January, where we'll be doing group accountability, coaching, and co-working. So you can take all of your ideas from theory into practice. So you just left America. Tell us what it has been like to flee. You are fresh out. Give us your thoughts.
Okay. My light just went out.
Oh no.
Can you tell?
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. Oh my God. What's going on? I'm sorry. Should I just go ahead and talk?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try to plug it in and see if it will give me some light. Well, we're doing this, but I'm very excited. Yeah, I left. I got out of Dodge. I quit my job on my birthday, and I left America. I have been in France since November the 4th, and yeah, time's flying. Time is just flying by.
It's about to be a month.
Yes, yes, almost a month. I'll be crying. I don't want to go back pretty soon. But no, I'm started to. I'm just out here. I'm learning. I'm putting myself in positions that I'm not used to. A little out of definitely out of my comfort zone. And but I'm enjoying it. I mean, this is what I'm doing this for, to help myself grow, to see what more is inside me that I can bring out. And I'm loving finding other sisters along the way, like you, like some other folks that will probably watch this. I want to name drop. If I forget somebody's name, I feel bad. But I'm loving the sisters that I'm running into that are on a similar journey. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the conference to learn even more. Hear from people that have been out there more so than me. I'm really excited about the. I think it's the first one, Tanisha, giving about the community. Tanisha, giving the one about the community, self-care. I have to say, one of the brightest lights in what I'm doing here is the community that's starting to form. So I'm excited about that. And that FU money one, the FU money, how to get it, where to find it, what to do when you get it. Whatever all that was. Yeah.
Not I'm you reading from the website.
Huh?
Not you reading from the website.
That FU money. This is how you get it. It's what you do with it.
Hilarious. Tell us what helps you to leave. So you've been working corporate your entire life, and you just said no more. Your boss was even like, girl, once you get out there, you're going to want to come back to this. So you just let me know.
Yeah. My CEO, actually. And I'm that means a lot to me that he would say that, he doesn't. Turns out he didn't tell everybody that. He didn't tell everybody that was leaving the company to just give him a call, if you want to come back. So that means a lot to me. Um, but I mean, I was tired. I was tired, to be honest, and to put it simply. I was tired of the politics. I was tired of I wasn't finding joy in what I was doing. And I've always been one who takes pride in the work that I do. And I wasn't caring. And I didn't want that to be my legacy. I didn't want to leave and people remember, well, she had an attitude. She didn't enjoy what she was doing. I figured it was time for me to get out of there
It's
before it got ugly.
before you started to turn against them, huh?
Yes, yes, yeah.
So you were tired. So you said, girl, let me get on. Who have you been watching? What helped to put the idea into your mind that you could leave? How did you prepare for it? Like all of that good stuff.
Yeah, I've been wanting to live abroad for some time, just for something different. When I say sometime, I'm talking years. I was looking at Costa Rica back when Bush was president. I'm like, I'm out of here. No, but I'm like, where can I go that speaks English? I was trying to think of where could I go and get a job. I was thinking all those things and trying to figure out, well, how do I know I like it? When am I going to have time to look at places to see where I'd even like to live outside of America? Um, so that's how I was looking at it for years. I'm just like, this seems almost impossible to do. But I was actually planning on taking a month off of work. And I said, maybe I'll do it then. I'll go a couple of places during a month and see what happens. And I stumbled across Stephanie and Rashida's Exodus Summit, and they were talking about sabbaticals. I had always thought a sabbatical had something to do with church and going off somewhere, helping build homes for
Missionary work.
yeah, that type of stuff. So I'm like, yeah, it was sabbatical stuff. So I got in on their Exodus Summit last year, and I started here. I'm just like, okay, it's called a sabbatical because you're taking time off work. It's not religious necessarily. So I'm like, okay, we can call it a sabbatical. And I'll do that. And so I started thinking this, hearing all these ladies doing it, I'm like, this could be real for me. So maybe I'll take a couple of months off instead of just 1 month. I'll just see how that works. So I sold my house, and one day it came to me, hey, no more house. You don't have a mortgage, so you don't really have to worry about paying your bills while you're off looking for somewhere else to live. Why don't you go ahead and take 3 months off? Oh, why'd you take 6 months off? Girl, you've been laid off before, almost a year, and you made it. Look at your account. Can you take a year off? I think I can take a year off if I don't go crazy. I'm gonna take a year off. You know what? I'm gonna quit my job and take a year off. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm taking a year off on my terms. I'm laying myself off. So that's pretty much how my crazy mind, came to, hey, do this.
That's not crazy. But I love that. I love that it was all right. Ooh, just let me get a month. Maybe I could do it for 2. Maybe I could do it for 3.
Mhm.
And you keep saying sabbatical, and I just feel like this is your new life, and you haven't accepted that. So,
It very well may be, because I'm thinking, okay, I should probably start looking for a job around 6 months out, because and I'm like,
you're barely 1 month in, and your
yeah, I
mind is
don't want to.
already
I'm
okay.
looking
When I
back
hit
at
the six
project
month mark,
management, same old stuff. Why? I don't want to do that.
and if we have our way with you, you're not gonna have to because
If I'm
you
lucky, yeah. If I,
Well, yeah, there's a little bit of grace that rocks in there, but you know
yeah,
what they say, it's about preparedness. So I think you're doing the stuff you need to do to prepare yourself. Like you said, pull the inside and bring it to the outside. Take that insideness, bring it to the outsideness, so people can see how dope you are and connect. And you've been making all this travel content. Sis has a popping YouTube, y'all. You have to go find her YouTube, Sabbatical Life.
I need to catch up and do some more videos.
Yeah, you've been you've been not journaling. You've been recording your process. So like even the packing.
My packing dilemma.
Yeah, the
Child.
packing, and you've been talking about, how to pack for a year, and that's a lot. As a Black woman, a stationary Black woman, we humans we pack rats. Even if you think you don't have a lot, you usually have a lot.
Yeah, you just think, and you think you're going to need it. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's like, I got to be prepared. I might need this,
Mm-hmm.
know.
It is a
But
security thing, isn't it?
yeah, I don't let instead of breadcrumbs, I've left like clothing all around France. I done left my makeup. I left everything but hair.
Not the hair, not
I
yet.
got my hair. I got me. But yeah. No, it's if I had it to do it again, I would have definitely kept myself to what I said in the beginning. Despite what threw me off was going into a cold area. I just knew
Oh
I was
yeah.
going to follow the heat, around the globe. I was going to follow the sun. But once, with COVID, happened to adjust my plans. Said I'm going to be somewhere cold. That just threw me off. I'm like, well, I'm going to need cold stuff now. So I think as I look at the stuff I just started leaving, I still left the majority of my cold stuff. I almost left my coat. I almost gave my coat away. I'm so glad I didn't. Thank you for talking me into keeping my coat. That coat was almost gone. I would have been crying because it's been cold.
Mm-hmm. Crying on your way to buy another one, because
yeah.
What would you say has been a revelation? So it's barely been a month. So you quit in October and you just left in November. So October was still filled with a lot of activity for you. You're trying to get ready to leave. So you selling stuff and giving stuff away and giving up your lease and like all this other little preparatory stuff. So I don't know that you really had time to like rest. And then like you was trying to have your blog together the day that you quit and stuff like that. So it was a lot of activity for you. What would you say has been your life since you have left?
You're right. I haven't had a lot of time to just relax. During the month of October, I was not only moving myself, move my daughter into her own place, and my dog's with her, make sure she's squared away, my doggies, and my daughter. They make the face for her too, because she'll call me out if I don't. I miss them both.
And because you actually want to make a face for
them.
her. Yes.
Yes. And her cooking. I miss her cooking. Okay. But no, I've been working on the blog and the YouTube, and then I broke my page and been working on that. I think I got it fixed though.
Ew.
I'm learning all these YouTube videos and me tearing stuff up and putting it back together again. I'm learning. So
Sabbaticallife.net, y'all. Sabbaticallife.net.
Sabbaticallife.net. Yes, please check it out. But yeah, I don't know. I was sitting down thinking the other day, is it possible that at the end of this, I look up and say, I spent a whole year and what did I get out of it? I didn't learn anything. I don't think that's possible. God, I hope not. But I want to be deliberate about some things, taking some time and just sitting down with myself and having a conversation with myself about, the things that I said. I said this was like a reset for me. What do I want? You know, I got to figure that out because I don't know. 54. I don't know. I don't
Is
know what
that
I want to be
scary?
when I
Because
grow up.
you brought up your age. Like, is that scary for you?
It's, yeah, because I was so sure of myself when I was younger. In my 20s, you couldn't tell me nothing. I mean, I knew things weren't, I knew I was not a fortune teller, but I, I was very set in my mind about some things, and you couldn't tell me otherwise. Um, some things happened in life happened in my 30s. I don't remember what happened. My 40s is all a blur, but now I'm in my 50s and I'm just kind of like, what happened? What happened? What happened? I'm not happy. I'm in this job. I got this big old house. Um, what happened? And why am I so disillusioned? Why am I so unsatisfied?
Disenfranchised? Oh yeah.
Unsatisfied, and at this point what I want, because I looked around the things that when in my 20s I'd said, when I get this, when I get here, when I do, in my mind I had a thought of how I would feel and how things would be. And I was like, well, I was there. I didn't, let's say I didn't realize it. I had to sit down one day and say, you know where you are? Yeah, I'm here. Just don't feel like I thought it would feel. I'm not happy. you know, I'm not happy and I've got to do something about it. So yeah, I want to figure that out while I'm out here.
When
I'm
you
not
gonna do
out
that,
here.
girl?
Huh?
You said you ain't sat down yet still. So you got to France and you moved to about 14 different
I know. I was gonna
You
say
in
if I could
vacation mode, baby.
get in one place and sit my behind down,
So you're in that place
hopefully this is
now.
the
You
place.
just moved
Hopefully,
yesterday.
if they
So
fix the heat, if they respond to my emails, I don't know what's going on.
otherwise Airbnb is about to hear from you, huh?
I would stay here. I would stay here through the end of
But
July if they
still,
fix the heat. They have to be responsive.
when are you gonna sit down? That's the question. With
I don't
you.
know, because right when I get comfortable here, I'm gonna have to get out of France, get out of the Schengen area.
That's 2 months. You've been there a month. That's another 2 months.
I know. I know. I should be able to do it in that time. I
I hope
say at least a day or at least a day or two.
so.
Yeah,
A day or two.
a day or
Teresa,
two.
we got some work to do.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
got
not the
some
work
work
you
to
think.
do.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
hard work.
The work you said you wanted to do, some people, like you said, it sounds nice, but when you get there, it may not feel all that great. But
Yeah, I know.
maybe it's the thing that you actually need versus,
It's a little
sometimes we are
uncomfortable.
after things because we think that that's what it needs to be versus what we actually need. So,
Yeah, it might be Pierre and his llama. His llama.
okay. Thank you, Teresa. I
Tell
don't know
Pierre
why
to call me.
you always make me do this. Why you always push me
It's
there
it's fun.
to wrap you up. Always gotta wrap you up. Um, that is amazing. First of all, congratulations to you. Congratulations. And I don't even know if you've sat with that. I don't know if you've said, you 54, you quit your job, you left your adult children and your two dogs who were very loved, as well as the adult children. Let's make that clear. And you left and you gave yourself the opportunity to have a life, to not let your 50s be the blur that your 40s were, to correct course from whatever you set in place in your 20s to say, no, I'm a whole different human being now and I have different needs now. And I want to see what it means to live a life with meaning for who I am right now. That's amazing. And I don't know that you've sat with that yet. I don't know that you gave your, when you're eating your croissants, because I know you are, because that is what one does in France. I don't know that you sat and like shown yourself some love and some appreciation and like seen yourself and seen how dope that is, how amazing that is.
I haven't. And thanks for saying that because
Don't you sound all smart? I haven't.
I haven't.
Black women, we sure don't like no compliments, boy.
I know it's I'm
Uh-huh.
trying not to be goofy about it, and accept it. I appreciate that. Um and I think you're right because so many people that I've told I'm doing this, they just look at me
Scared.
like incredulously, like, why would you do that? And oh, I wish I could do that. I'm like, you can. Oh, I can never. I'm like, yes, you could if you wanted it bad enough. And that's where I was. It wasn't easy for me, to leave my kids. They're adults. And, people would say, well, they're grown, 26 and 33-ish. Um, he's somewhere in there, you know. But I, as a mom, I felt like they weren't necessarily ready. I'm going to be way across the world. What if something happens? Um, leaving my dogs. I've had them for over 10 years. You know, um, I'm glad my daughter has them, but now I'm like, okay, I put the responsibility of my dogs on her, and she's off on her own, and she's never been off on her own before. She's a very late bloomer, so um, that was really tough for me. And when I talk to people, especially family, what are you going to do? She like having difficulty finding my daughter an apartment. That was one of the main things I had to do before I could leave. I had to get her on her own feet and find a home for my dogs. So those were my two biggest things to overcome. And my family knows she's been with me, forever and all her life. And so when I talk to them, what are you going to do about what if she can't find? Well, she can't find. I'm just like, oh my God, making me feel guilty, make it feel like I'm like, get out. I'm not doing that. I'm telling her, I'm like, you have to. I'm not going to be here all the time, and you have to be out. You have to be able to make it on your own. So please, just do it while I'm in a position to help you. And she's texted me. We've texted almost every day that I've been gone. So I think she feels better about. I don't know why they think I leave. It's like there's no phone, there's no internet. I'm like, yeah, talk to me. And look, I ain't heard from my son, so don't worry about me. Mama's all right. Way over here
with Pierre
by herself. Yeah. So I still have their, friends and family at home that are that care about me, and um, they're. I told them I'm good. I'm good. I'll be all right out here. Just call me.
I'll be all right.
I'll be all right. Yeah.
Plus, you have
Haven't,
us.
haven't told anybody where I live yet.
Well,
Because I
first
keep
of all,
moving.
right. To be fair,
Oh, well,
you ain't living. You just stay in a couple places.
Well, today.
But so in giving them a chance to like be who they are, you're also giving yourself a chance because you ain't never lived alone either.
Never. My son was my 21st birthday present. Ooh. He was born in September. I turned 21 then next month in October, and haven't been alone since till now. So it's being okay with being by myself. I ate a whole pizza by myself today.
You made that pizza? I was joking on your
I mean, I didn't
Instagram.
like make it. You know, I
Oh, okay, okay.
threw that mug in the oven, cut it open, put it in the oven. But I ate it like this. I didn't cut it. I didn't cut it. It was just like it's mine.
Please go find her on Instagram. Please go find her on Instagram because the photo she took of the pizza.
Had two little bites. I
Yes.
get my mouth isn't that big, but I try to take big bites, but it's like two little bites. I was waiting for somebody to be like, look like a mouse has been nibbling on it. So yeah.
Teresa, you are so fantastic. You and your mouse bites. We are fortunate to have you as a part of our community. Look at this bold, brave, free Black woman. Come on.
Freedom.
Just- you should join Teresa. You
Come
should join me too.
on.
Go on, head on over. You know what the deal is. Head on over. Don't play. Go to blackwomentravel.com. TRAVL. There's no E. blackwomentravel.com/IBWTJ. Select your ticket type. There are 3 different ticket types. You could just come and watch the workshops, participate in the workshops during the weekend, right? So there's that. We're also meeting with Travel and Leisure and Fedor's Travel. Teresa is going to be meeting with them too. They're looking for writers and talent. So we're hooking you up with the decision makers. That's another ticket type. So you could do the workshops and or meet with those brands. And then the third ticket type is also what Teresa is doing, the Black Women Travel Mastermind, 3 months of group accountability and coaching and co-working. So you get to take, yes, you get to take all of your theory and put it into action. You get to get access to some more tools that you may need access to in order to achieve your travel, wellness, and entrepreneurship goals. Teresa, you divine being of light, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We need outgoing theme music like
Oh, could you
what's that Aretha Franklin song? Sisters are doing it for themselves. That's all I know.
Shoulder action. I don't even know that, and I consider myself an Aretha stan, so I have homework to do. But thank you so much, love, for coming on and sharing your story and sharing your revelations or observations from the last month. We look forward to you delving deeper, to accessing some stillness and maybe some rest. Like you access them croissants. And we will see you. We will see you out there in the internet streets.
All right.
Bye.